because we will be hosting our first ever Truth Community Awards, celebrating individuals making a real difference in our community. Yes, tickets are finally on sale right now. Go to 1017thetruth.com right now to buy your tickets for $25. Just only $25, and $10.17 of every sale will be donated to a local organization. Yes, visit 1017thetruth.com right now to get your tickets today to celebrate the Truth Community Awards on Friday, February 28th at Potawatomi Casino and Hotel. Do not miss out on the best community awards event in Milwaukee. This is Jammin' with Juice here on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. I'm Kyle Wallace, filling in for Ben Jammin and Carrie Noni, who are on holiday assignment, and we've been talking about Matt Gaetz being a pedophile and Donald Trump saying I love having pedophiles around me. And shout out to Andrea for being for being the winner today, to be entered to win $5,000. Now, before we get out of here, I just want to leave y'all with this. Donald Trump picked somebody who he knew was a pedophile and a predator, who he knew there were accusations and he was being investigated for sleeping with a 17-year-old, paying for a 17-year-old to sleep with him, and also prostitution. See, the one thing y'all got to understand is that it may be shocking to us, wild to us. Y'all have to understand that this is the company he keeps. He's a like-minded individual. The circle has rapists in it. We knew that from before, from Jeffrey Epstein. Felons. He's a con artist. And so we should not be surprised that when he looks at the resume of Matt Gaetz and he looks at the allegations of him being a sexual predator, Donald Trump did not bat an eye. Truth Nation, I'm telling y'all this right now. We are held to a higher standard than politicians, but we need to make sure we continue to fight for the things that are right. I am glad that politicians in Washington drew a line about protecting women, protecting the United States away from pedophilia. Because we all know for damn sure Trump advocates for pedophiles and tries to rise them to positions of power. But what we can do the next 4 years is continue to fight and combat that. Truth Nation, thank y'all so much for having me. I'm Kyle Wallace, filling in for Ben Jammin and Carrie Noni right here on Jammin' with Juice. I want y'all to have a happy holiday. And y'all know my boy Tory Lowe is coming up next right here on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
Check out Jammin' with Juice, where it's amazingly juicy.
No, that's beautiful, Jesse. If you ever need any host for any of these events that you have coming up, you should contact Jammin' with Juice. We'll be more than happy to host these events for you.
Listen, Jammin' with Juice, you are like top of my list. Now I know we're going to do a lot of fun stuff in a lot of years to come, because I love you guys. I love your listeners. I love Milwaukee. And I can't wait to have an amazing night next week with Cast-Off, T. Grizzly, and Lakia.
Yes, I love that you picked those artists as well, because they're really powerful artists, especially for the youth.
And you know you always got a friend in Ben.
You know what? Shout out to Not Really a City Girl, man. Shout out to Not Really a City Girl. That is a really great item.
For my birthday?
Oh, yeah.
A sweatshirt with your picture and an autographed copy of your non-existent CD?
Yup.
No stone left unturned.
Okay, I just wanted to say, when we were talking about picking races, I am biracial, so I always had to pick one. If everybody remembers, you used to have to pick one, and I was always black. Now, when I called over the phone for a loan, I used my white voice, and I got a really great rate.
Come get your drop of juice.
Hey, I want to say congratulations to both of y'all from where y'all started at the station to where y'all at now.
Thank you.
I remember Juicy Juice used to be upstairs. Nobody never seen her. And Jammin', you started over there, I think, with Tory, and now where y'all at now, I'm proud of y'all. And you know we sipping on that apple. And don't forget the crown. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have a blessed day. I love both of y'all and keep continue the good energy for us young people.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
From the 414 to everyone across the globe, Jammin' with Juice is here for you. Check out Jammin' with Juice daily on YouTube. We are the home of Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. The Truth app is home for all the Milwaukee Panther content you would want.
He'll dart baseline, and he will tomahawk it home with his right hand.
From conversations on the airwaves.
We're going to defend every board up the floor and every bounce and every pass. And we've got good depth, and you have to have good depth for the way we play.
To game highlights.
At the top, rises for three over Young and buries it.
Find The Roar on the Truth app, Apple, Spotify, and wherever else you get your podcasts to keep up with Panthers hoops.
It started with a prediction.
Go out there and play basketball and win.
And how many games?
6.
It became the culture.
Chance of Bucks in 6.
Being a Bucks fan means you live and breathe Bucks in 6. Brandon Jennings created the prophecy. Tune into Behind the Bucks, the story of Brandon Jennings on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, and streaming wherever you get your podcasts.
That's for the culture.
One smile is great, but one smile in a community of smiles is so much better. A smile has a secret power that most people don't know about. A smile multiplies. It spreads from one person to the next, stretching across entire groups of people. Smile Train knows this and is proud to be creating a wave of smiles across the cleft lip and palate community in over 70 countries. Patients, doctors, advocates, fundraisers. Collectively, our smiles are a celebration of the transformed lives of over 1.5 million children. Learn how Smile Train is helping the cleft lip and palate community at smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
Prostate cancer screening is a simple blood test. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. Your family history of prostate cancer increases the risk for all the men in your family. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. Prostate cancer is most treatable when it's detected early. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. Men, it's your life. That's why it's so important to talk to your doctor about getting tested. If you want info on how to take action, the Prostate Cancer Foundation is here to help. For more than 30 years, PCF, a leader in scientific breakthroughs, has funded cutting-edge research that speeds new treatments into clinics, helping patients live longer with fewer complications. Go to pcf.org to learn more about prostate cancer and how you can advocate for yourself. Remember, it's your life, and it's a simple blood test. Get it done.
Stop touching that snooze button and get ready to clock in with the best morning show on planet Earth.
I want to try and beat them. Okay. Well, I don't necessarily want to beat you per se. I just want to be the best that I can be.
You know what it is, Truth Nation. It's time to wake up with Milwaukee's favorite morning show.
Don't allow 10 seconds to affect the next 10 years of your life.
Man.
You snapped off, and now you went from partying at the Kardashians to being in a cell 23 hours a day.
Giving you an informative dialogue with a side of fun and laughter while cutting through the noise and bringing you the real stories behind the headlines.
My point is, if you're 40 or if you're still trying to push for something, it doesn't mean that it's over just because it's been delayed. Delayed doesn't mean denied.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, this is Truth Be Told with two-time Emmy Award winner Telly Hughes on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming on YouTube.
Truth Nation, it is Christmas Eve. That's right. Good morning. It is Tuesday, December 24th, 2024. Welcome to Truth Be Told with Telly, live from the American Family Insurance Studio inside the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. On this Christmas Eve, we have the legendary Homer Blow. Good morning, Homer.
Hey, great morning, Telly. How you doing and feeling, man? It's Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve. It is awfully quiet.
Yeah, man.
Doesn't it seem like...
You know why?
Because we the only ones working?
No.
Oh, why?
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even the mouse.
Do you know, you know the lyrics to that?
Yeah.
I just know, like, it was the night before Christmas, and then after that, I'm one of the ones that, kind of hum the words.
Right. We like,
hey,
get to it.
Hey, we got to give a special shout out to our man who's producing today, Jason Smith. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning, Telly. Good morning, Homer. Glad to be here. Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Again.
Yeah, if somebody would have told you back in August, like, hey, on Christmas Eve, you go be producing the morning show with Telly and Homer, what would you have said?
I thought we was off on Christmas Eve. I think this is a federal holiday. I was surprised to find out that we the only people in the building.
You are absolutely right. That would have been my reaction, too. At first, I thought you were going to say, man, there's no way, but you're right. That would have been my first reaction,
to
too.
The first parking spot.
Yeah.
I ain't never pulled in here with so many open spots in the line.
Man.
Hey, man.
What do you think everybody's doing?
Truth Nation, we are here for you. I am happy to be here. It is Christmas Eve, and we're going to keep it light today, and you know, it's the season. It's the season that only comes around once a year, and
yeah. You know, I call it 'tis the season to spend your money.
Man.
It's commercial.
Tis the season to get really, really stressed out on being broke.
You know, to all of the children and teens that are hoping for PS5s and Roblox and Fortnite. And man, listen, Christmas, it could get expensive back in the day, but it is super expensive in the electronic age. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I am so glad that my kids are a little older now and they're not really into that anymore. But man, oh man. But not to say that the stuff they are into now is any cheaper.
Right.
But I'm just saying when it comes to electronics, I'm kind of glad that now it's more about iPhones and iPads and things like that, not necessarily the video games. And because I know that industry, they are going to tax because they know they can. Yes. And they're going to have kids that are not going to let up until their parents get what they want.
Man, it is, man, it's so hard being a parent, and because people use gifts to show whether you love them or not.
Yeah.
And that's the curse of it all. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like, just let it be from the heart. And that's also one of the reasons that I really appreciate Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because it's more about really like understanding the things that are truly important with those 7 principles. And if you can teach our children and our community as a whole all of those principles, man, it's like, it's just a better look.
Yes.
It's a better look because Christmas is too damn expensive.
Man, oh man. Well, the gift that was free last night to Packer fans and was the first shutout of the NFL season.
That part.
Man, oh man, the Packers, they knew they had to win, and it wasn't a matter of if they were going to win, but how are they going to look heading into these final weeks.
Absolutely.
And last night, 34-0 against the Saints. And I'll be completely honest, after the first quarter, I was kind of like, yeah, this game is over. They jump out to a 21-0 lead, and you see the Saints, who I'm like, first of all, who are these people?
Yeah, they didn't come marching in, did they?
No. and they limped out.
Right. You're gonna walk over here, but you're gonna
limp back. And the Packers end up dominating 34-0 up at Lambeau on Monday Night Football, and they have secured their spot in the playoffs, and that is now 5 out of 6 seasons Matt LaFleur has been the head coach that he has guided the Packers into the playoffs.
Man.
Now, that is great and all, but Packer fans are like, okay,
let's win.
We're sick of just getting to the party.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We want to be the main feature.
Absolutely.
And we want to be the last one standing. So we'll see how that goes. But again, it is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays out there, Truth Nation. I hope you are taking it easy. If you are getting up early to try to get that last minute shopping in, you are not alone. I am here with you. Are you a last minute shopper, Homer?
No.
You good? You done?
Yeah. And
wow.
And so much so, listen, that I just have to participate in a couple of more toy giveaways that'll be happening today, man. So I had to go out early and make sure that I got
right,
all the things that I need, man. And I think when you're used to giving, so I'm more of the giver. So I am blow claws. You know what I'm saying? I'm blow claws because I give so much.
Yes. And you were telling me about something that you did before today, and what you're going to continue to do throughout this holiday season.
Yeah. So every year, this was the fifth annual Happy Holidays for Families, which is put on by my nonprofit Homer Blow Foundation, Inc., 501c3, where we choose 10 families. I tell them in 50 words or less, because, I'm not trying to make you go back to school and create an essay and this, that, and the other. So in 50 words or less, why you feel that your family should be chosen, or if you know a family that is deserving. And we had so many entries this year, but again, I'm supposed to only pick 10. We ended up doing 14. There were families of 7, 6, 5, 4, and children, and then some were single children. And I was able to go along with my wife Cheryl, and we ended up doing we were a sleigh last night, so it ended at 9 p.m. But the looks on those children's faces and their parents and guardians' faces and grandparents' faces,
that's what it's all about.
It makes it all worth it, man. So, man, it was a lot of toys, though, man. It was a lot of toys, some cash, some Walmart gift cards. Man, it was a lot.
That's what's up, man. That is great. That is great. Truth Nation, we want to hear some of your traditions, your Christmas traditions. 833-212
Black Christmas traditions.
Yes. Yeah. You know what? I was going to get to that, but
Okay. I just want to understand. What's up with them black eyed peas?
You eat those greens and
put one up under the mattress. All kind of crazy stuff.
Yes. And where did we get that from, and why does it continue on to this day? Because have you had much luck? Have you had more money? Have you?
Still broke,
maybe you have.
It's still broke, Telly. It's still broke.
That's what I'm going to lean towards too. I think it's more.
They're alive though.
Right.
That's a blessing.
So we are talking Black holiday traditions. 833-212-1017. You can stream and watch Homer and myself on YouTube and at 1017thetruth.com. Make sure you weigh in, because we got all kind of things that we do as a community, and we think it's normal.
Right.
So if you think it's something that it's normal, call in, because it probably isn't.
Right, that part. Be like, where'd that come from?
Right.
My mama said.
If you rub a little Vicks behind your ear and stand on one leg and eat a teaspoon of honey, you'll clear malaria.
Right.
What?
What's that one movie that had My Big Fat Greek Wedding, where it was Windex? Like, spray some Windex on it. Like, where'd that come from? But for us, Tussin, Robitussin.
Tussin. Everything.
Get you some Tussin.
Everything falls with Robitussin. And I can just honestly say now, Homer, that I think about it is Christmas Eve, and over the years, how things change in terms of what used to be important or what you used to do. And then, as you get older and start to figure it out and kind of understand that you don't have to stress yourself out that much.
That's right.
You don't have to do all of these things just because the calendar says December 25th. Yeah. And on top of that, Christmas falls on the same day every single year.
Right.
So why is it every single year you're in the same position? Maybe you need to plan a little better.
And it's like some people with taxes, man. Why is it every year when people get their taxes, a lot of them go buy another big giant TV? They got a 98-inch TV, and they don't even have a car big enough to carry it. I'm just saying, they also get a new car. Like, well, not exactly new, but every year, like every year. I don't understand.
Yeah, I know one of the things that I've had issues with, and I'm trying to become of the age of doing online shopping. But for me, I am a person, I want to go to the store, buy it, and take it home. That's what I want to do. If I want to try it
Shame on you, Telly.
Yeah, if I want to try it on, it may not look the way it did online, but okay. And every time I say, all right, I'm going to go ahead and just order it online and do what everybody else does, it always something happens. There's always a delayed shipment. It's always, not the right size. So
right.
I am not an online shopper, and that really hurts because I don't like malls either.
Yeah.
So
I feel sorry.
I really don't shop that much.
I'm going to pray for you, Telly.
Please do, man.
Please come. Please. Come into the light, Telly. Come into the light.
See, we don't got time for all of that going to the store. It's just too much.
See, that is the craziest thing about the younger generation. Like, you all will never know how it feels to know that's your only option. There was a point in my life, that was your only option. If you want something, you got to go to the store and get it.
Yeah.
There's nobody you can call. Mm-hmm. You can call a cab to get to the store. But,
Amazon,
yeah.
I'm hopping right on.
Yes.
And they're going to learn today. I'm just telling you.
Man, oh, man. Truth Nation, hit us up, 833-212-1017. We're going to dive into some other Black holiday traditions on the other side of the break. We have the legendary Homer Blow in the building. Keep it locked right here on Truth Be Told with Telly.
Don't touch that dial. Truth Be Told with Telly will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, Gruber Law Offices and The Truth have raised the stakes for this year. The One Call That's All Gruber Cash giveaway is now a $5K giveaway. Yes, you heard it right. $5,000 giveaway. Every weekday on 1017 The Truth, you will have the chance to be entered to win the $5K giveaway. Listen to The Truth for the One Call That's All cue to call for your chance to win $5,000. Gruber Law Offices, One Call That's All. Visit 1017thetruth.com for official contest rules.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? You know, that spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
Milwaukee, something amazing is here. Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin is open and ready for donations. That's right, Versity on King at Thrive on King, your new community resource center on the north side. Donate blood, receive disease education, explore social services, or build your career with job training programs. Versity is here to empower our community and improve lives. Visit Versity on King, 2153 North, Dr. MLK Drive. Free parking is at 320 West Lloyd Street. That is Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin. Hope starts here.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is 1017 The Truth's Sherwin Hughes, and I am Milwaukee. This show has meant so much to me because it's an opportunity for me to express my thoughts and my feelings to my community, and for my community to express those same thoughts and feelings right back to me. Milwaukee means a lot to me. I was born here, raised here, educated here, and I am committed to making this a better city. Join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations where you can speak your truth. We are the new 1017 The Truth. Milwaukee, Black Talk.
You are listening to Truth Be Told with Telly on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hey. It sure is.
Right. You're going to learn today.
He looks a lot like your parents.
That's
No,
it.
I'm just kidding, parents. I'm just kidding, kids. They do. I saw Santa kissing mommy.
Listen, man. Listen,
You know how much controversy that song could cause?
Yeah, right. I
saw Mama kissing
Santa Claus.
Hey, you like, hold on. You the daddy. Hold on now.
Be like,
bought all these gifts and she kissing Santa?
Like, you know I call you Santa. If not, you gonna learn today. Just roll with it. Just roll.
He is the legendary Homer Blow. I am Telly Hughes. Welcome back to Truth Be Told with Telly. We are discussing Black holiday traditions, all the way down to New Year's, and what you do and what you eat and how do you celebrate Christmas Eve.
Right.
And I know for me, since having kids, I'm not sure if they think they're a little too old for this now, but Christmas Eve tradition has been making gingerbread houses. And we will have, of course, a competition. We can't have anything without, competing.
Yeah, competitive by nature.
Yes, and so we will, have a contest on who can make the best gingerbread homes. And what we do is use all the leftover candy from Halloween.
Okay.
And the M&Ms and all that stuff to kind of decorate, and so it's been a cool tradition. And again, I think they are a little too old for that right now. But recently, a couple of Christmases ago, I taught them how to play dominoes. So maybe we'll bust out some bones.
Okay. All right. You pretty good at bones?
I can handle it.
Okay.
As my mom used to say, I don't do anything I ain't good at.
Okay.
If I ain't good at it, I'm probably not going to do it.
Okay.
If I'm doing it, I'm pretty decent at
Y'all
it.
send out them bone challenges to Telly. I challenge you. What was the game? I declare war.
I declare war, right.
Yeah, I want to know, like with the Black holiday tradition, so please call in or come on the Truth Talk and Text line and let us know, what are some of the traditions that you know, especially, like I say, in Black homes and Black families that come up. Like, I don't understand where they take, before the new year, you take a collard green or some type of greens, mustard turnip. I don't know if it has to be a certain kind, but you put it in a plastic bag and then you stick it up under the mattress. What the hell does that do?
I never knew about the mattress part. I just knew about the eat the greens, and it's supposed to mean that you are going to run into more money, or it means prosperity, and with the fish, it's like the salmon swim upstream, and your life is going to swim upstream next year. And I'm not still sure about the black eyed peas. That's just a luck thing, right?
That's what I was going to mention. I was going to say, because I know New Year's, we eat black eyed peas.
Man. It's supposed to bring luck for the year, the coming year or whatever. I'm like,
and I remember when I was younger, I would, if I had a bad year, I would eat a lot of it. That New Year's Eve. Man, I need some stuff to change for me. Right. I've been broke this whole 2009. I was broke the whole year. Like 2010. Come on, man. I'm eating all these greens and stuff.
Right.
Then 2010, I'm in the same financial position.
I know that like we don't wash clothes on New Year's Day.
Right. Yeah, that's the other thing. You got to wash your clothes before the New Year's come in. Like, because it's like. A week before or something like that, you got to wash them all like by like Christmas or something, because there should be no washing of clothes from that day forward till the new year. So it's like you got to wash everything. You know, some stuff you're gonna need, you got to wash it. If you come up with something, be like, oh, can you throw it? Nope, ain't gonna happen. So I don't know. Please, we need some of the people that are vets with this that understand why these traditions are the way they are. Because it's weird to me, but it happened every year. It happens every year.
And if you're a renegade who says, look, that stuff doesn't work and I'm going against it every year, call in as well. Because one of the things that my mom was really hell-bent about was not washing clothes on Sunday. And that was just throughout the year. And I was like, Mom, what? Why? You going to wash your whole week away?
Hell no.
And I was just
I'm not laughing at that because it's wrong. But that's different.
Yeah. And so, again, like for me, the greens underneath the mattress, that's different for me.
Man.
Like, I have never heard of that.
Man.
So how long you supposed to keep them under the mattress?
Like for the year or something, I guess. Like that's why you're supposed to seal it.
Because greens can stink after a while.
That's why you're supposed to seal the bag, like in a Ziploc sealed bag.
I don't know about that.
Man, I'm just trying to tell you, bro.
By the time June, July roll around
and the heat,
you've been bouncing up and down on that mattress a few times.
Why would you be bouncing up and down on the mattress?
I don't know. Kids like to jump on beds.
No. They stop supposed to be under the kids' mattress. I'm just saying.
Oh, well, adults like to bounce up and down sometimes too.
That's where I was going.
And then that thing pop open. Ooh, I bet that thing will stink.
I'm not going to even touch that.
I'm going to take a hard pass on the greens underneath my mattress.
Just one leaf. It's supposed to be one leaf. But
See, now I grew up in church, right? And so New Year's Eve, we was in church the whole night. We got to church at 10 p.m. and we didn't leave church until probably 2 a.m. New Year's Day.
Wow.
That was every year for 18 years of my life.
Wow.
So you don't do it now?
Well, my family still do it. My family own the church, but I don't be able to make it every single New Year's Eve.
So you breaking traditions, Jason?
It's tough.
Oh, my goodness.
Especially when I hit college. I'm 18. Come on now. All my friends, they out.
Yeah. No, we get it. There's a lot of us that grew up in the church. Once you become of age, you like, look, I didn't put in enough hours.
That's right.
Because I grew up at a church where you go for Sunday school and you may not get out of there until 3:30.
Right.
And then you go home and eat, and you got to come back for the night service.
Yeah, Sunday school, Bible study.
And so,
Bible study. And don't be in the, the youth choir.
Yeah, you start off in the Sunshine Band, and then you go to the youth choir. And, oh, man. And then you got Wednesday night Bible study. Yeah. It never ended.
And then if your parents were in the choir, you had to go to their rehearsal and practice. And
don't let them sit on any type of boards. If they were on the usher board or they the treasurer, they got to stay to the end to count the money.
It's over.
Man, my auntie, boy, I used to feel sorry for my cousin. And that's why I used to hate riding with them to church. Because I'm like, look, y'all got to stay this long, man. I don't have to, man. So, Jason, we feel you. Once you get to that age where you don't have to anymore, you got a choice, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be like, I'm going to chill on that for a little while. Yeah. But then eventually when you get older, you'll go back to it.
You know, what was the peppermint thing with church? I think that it was to shut us up. You know what I'm saying? Because, we antsy and all of that, and there's always the peppermints that was in your mother or one of the mothers of the church or grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Yeah.
And I guess as we were, enjoying the peppermint, we wasn't able to talk.
Yeah.
They didn't have to reach black and pop us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You mess around and have to mess around and start choking.
Right.
You start tripping with that hard candy in your mouth that usually came unwrapped. What was up with that?
The little hard candies that we would have unwrapped in the bowl that stuck together. What was up with that? And then what is
pretty unsanitary.
Brazilian nuts? But we had a nickname for them, and I think we call it the Entos.
Yeah.
and if you looked at the Brazilian nut, it did kind of look like some of our toes. But you had to have those. You had to have pecans. There was just so many, and I'm like, what made that a tradition? And what's up with the candy corn?
Yeah, that's terrible. I've never liked candy corn.
Man.
And speaking of those unwrapped candies, they were always hard.
Right.
And they were always in the bottom of somebody's purse. And then they'll be like, you want some candy? And then you reach out, like, man, you got lint and stuff all over. What we do? Knock that lint off?
Knock it off. And it was going down.
Man, it's good.
It was going down. It was going down. We didn't care.
That was not sanitary. Truth Nation 833-212-1017 as we get your Christmas Eve started. Let us know some of those traditions that you have always abided by but never quite understood why you did it. Because to this day, we all eat those black-eyed peas and greens and fish and don't wash our clothes, and we don't even know why we do those things.
You name it.
And it's all for luck. How much luck have you had doing that?
I don't recall tying it to anything. You know what I mean?
Exactly. To me, they're like New Year's resolutions. Like they become forgotten. It's right after you do it.
Yeah, please don't say you losing weight. You going to the gym. It's people that pay for gym memberships that ain't went since the second month of the year.
Exactly.
And they keep coming out your account.
And I love it. It goes when I'm there, when I used to belong to a gym, every year around this time, you'll just see it. It's like, I'm like, all right, those are the New Year resolutioners. And because you know them when they come. Right. They come with the tightest outfit. And, and it's like, ooh-wee. Like, man, you look like you about to work out.
Right.
You know, that outfit is off the chain. You got the shoes. You got the hokas. You got all the stuff that you need. The water bottle look good.
Right.
And, man, about 2 weeks later, like, man, where is so-and-so? But you know when somebody is in the gym for the right reason because they don't care how they look.
That's right.
They don't care how they look. Now, you're not going to come in looking all bummy, but you're not going out and getting like the dopest outfits just to work out in.
Right.
So,
they stick out like a sore thumb. But so with New Year's resolutions, that's a whole nother thing. Sometimes.
We're gonna have to get into that next week because I know people are still like, look, I ain't there yet, because for all the people that are making New Year's resolutions to lose weight, they're in the process of putting on that extra 10 or 15 before the new year.
Absolutely, man. and throughout the year, I'm like, what was your New Year's resolution? Yeah, I was going to lose some weight. We're like, well, you actually increased a little bit. So you were a brick house, now you're a condominium. So you went up in value. So it ain't saying that you don't still look good, but you done went up in value. I'm just saying.
Hey, we're going to have to come out with another word that just one level above thick.
Right. Like, you look damn. You look damn.
833-212-1017. Keep it locked right here on Truth Be Told with Telly. More after the break.
Don't touch that dial. Truth Be Told with Telly will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Ready to glow? RN2 Go Medical Services has you covered. With a top-notch team, including a skilled RN and medical doctor, they offer personalized treatments just for you. Feel fantastic with exceptional post-op care, invigorating IV hydration therapy, and vitamin injections. Enjoy advanced skincare, effective weight loss programs, and beauty enhancements like Botox, fillers, and PDO threads. Rejuvenate with PRP therapy and sculpt your dream body with cutting-edge body sculpting treatments. Why wait? Visit Destination Aesthetics MKE.com now to book your appointment. Your new radiant self is just a click away.
Check out Jammin' with Juice, where it's amazingly juicy.
No, that's beautiful, Jesse. If you ever need any host for any of these events that you have coming up, you should contact Jammin' with Juice. We'll be more than happy to host these events for you.
Listen, Jammin' with Juice, you are like top of my list. Now I know we're going to do a lot of fun stuff in a lot of years to come because I love you guys. I love your listeners. I love Milwaukee. And I can't wait to have an amazing night next week with Cash Doll, T Grizzly, and Lakia.
Yes, I love that you picked those artists as well because they're really powerful artists, especially for the youth.
And you know you always got a friend in Ben.
You know what? Shout out to Not Really a City Girl, man. Shout out to Not Really a City Girl. That is a really great item.
For my birthday?
Oh yeah.
A sweatshirt with your picture and an autographed copy of your non-existent CD?
Yup.
No stone left unturned.
Okay, I just wanted to say we were talking about picking races, I am biracial, so I always had to pick one. If everybody remembers, you used to have to pick one. And I was always black. Now, when called over the phone for a loan, I used my white voice, and I got a really great rate.
Come get your drop of juice.
Hey, I want to say congratulations to both of y'all from where y'all started at the station to where y'all at now.
Thank you.
I remember Juicy Juice used to be upstairs. Nobody never seen her. And Jammin', you started over there, I think, with Tori, and now where y'all at now, I'm proud of y'all. And you know we sipping on that apple. And don't forget the crown. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have a blessed day. I love both of y'all and keep continue the good energy for us young people.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
From the 414 to everyone across the globe, Jammin' with Juice is here for you. Check out Jammin' with Juice daily on YouTube.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I feel so stuck. The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
Seriously injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today.
You are listening to Truth Be Told with Telly on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Let's go.
It's Christmas Eve, y'all. Tune in to the award-winning 1017 The Truth's Business Spotlight this Thursday, a day after Christmas at 3:57 p.m. between the Tory Lowe Show and Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. Carrie Noni will be joined by Ashley Lucas, VP and Business Lending Product Manager at Associated Bank. As Ashley and Carrie will discuss how Associated Bank supports small businesses and share important information you should know about growing your business in 2025. So again, tune into the Business Spotlight with Associated Bank this Thursday at 3:57 p.m. on the new 1017thetruth.com. I mean, excuse me, just the truth, not .com. But you can always stream and watch us live at 1017thetruth.com. We have the legendary Homer Blow in the building. I am Telly. Welcome back to Truth Be Told with Telly. And it is Christmas Eve. Man, this year has flown by, in my opinion. And totally off subject, it just really popped into my mind. Do you all realize that Cat Williams did exactly one interview in 2024, and we talked about it the entire year?
Yep.
Like, this dude has not done a follow-up interview. Think about that.
Nope, not at all. You're right.
He never did a follow-up interview, and people talked about what he talked. I mean, when he was on Club Shay Shay, people talked about that the entire year.
That's true. And when you really think about it, and I think it's because the different aspects. He talked about so much. It was like a very vast interview. And now a lot of it we just saw come into fruition. And it was like, wow, like it'd be like, Cat said that.
Yeah.
Cat said that. It was like his own, you know what I'm saying?
Viewed interview.
He said that he believed it would, but I don't believe that he believed that at all.
Stop.
He just wanted to kind of, I think it was more of a exploiting type way to kind of talk about all of the different trouble and all of the things.
Yeah.
But he got
Hollywood
so
secrets.
much more.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He got so much more that, you know, he did eventually have to come back out and be like, man, I never knew that this was going to,
Yeah. And then the entire year, you're trying to chase those type of numbers. And that's just something that just happened. That like, you can't plan that. I mean, because I believe that some of the other guests that he has had, he would have thought these would generate more numbers. After all, he did interview Madam Vice President Kamala Harris during an election year. So in most other years in the history of this country, that would be your biggest interview.
It really would have been.
Not a comedian. So, but I know that's a little off subject, but it just popped into my mind. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, man, that is so crazy that someone can do one interview and people talk about it the entire year. And then some of the things that has happened and transpired since then, from the Diddy thing to even the irony of the guy accused of killing the CEO. Him and Diddy are in the same jail, and they are represented by a couple. Diddy is represented by the husband. Luigi Mangione is represented by the wife. Like, this is just crazy stuff.
Right.
And Sam Bankman-Fried, or whatever his name is, the guy that scammed people out of close to $1 billion, he was extradited. He's in that same jail, too.
Man.
There's a lot of money in that jail in New York. But again, Truth Nation, we have been talking about Black Christmas traditions, Black holiday traditions, all the way down to your New Year's resolutions. Hit us up, 833-212-1017. You can stream and watch us live on YouTube and at 1017thetruth.com. We have already gone over the Black Eyed Peas. I didn't realize the greens got to go underneath your mattress. Maybe that's what I've been doing wrong all these years. The washing of the clothes, and this has to happen before. What's the time frame now? This is my first time hearing this one.
At the beginning of the year, like December 31st, you know, and then it's supposed to be there for a year. I don't know the significance of it, you know, because sometimes when you go into different households, you know, it's just different things. Make sure you get me in greens. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, we having greens. I'm excited for greens. They're like, nope. Take that one leaf though. This one, one leaf, and you're gonna put that up under, you know, the mattress inside of a sealed bag.
Man, is this news to you all, Truth Nation, the way it is to me? I'm telling you, I have never heard of that. And I've been black a long time. I've experienced a lot of Black Christmases. And I have never heard of that.
Somebody gonna have to ask their grand. I'm talking about the big mamas, because that's where it came from. It came from that. And like I say, I came up in the era where it'd be like, just do what you just told. Okay, get me a leaf. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, if that's what you want.
I just wonder if companies that produce things that Black people use, do they make more of it during certain seasons?
I would think that they would, just because, just like a florist. If Valentine's Day is coming up, they going to make sure they got the huge order of all of the different type of floral arrangements. Sweetest Day, they going to do it. The candy shops going to make sure that they order more candy. So I think they absolutely do, because they know that these are big sellers.
But so you think more beans are being delivered as we speak?
Yeah, because they know we gonna come in there and get them Black Eyed Peas.
Just like in the summertime, do you think Reynolds Wrap love Black people? because we love aluminum foil.
Yeah. Because if you see, think about, okay, this is why I absolutely believe that, because they have sales on it. You get what I'm saying? They have sales on Reynolds wrap. They have sales on the big pans that go in what is the things that they put them in, that they put the little fire up under. I know the name of it, but I can't think of it right now. But yeah, all that stuff, and just like brats, it's an influx of brats. And if you think about the commercials you hear, we've got brats, brats on sale, ketchup, mustard. You know what I'm saying? So they absolutely do. They be in impulse aisles, like when you look and be like, why is the ketchup up here? Why is the mustard? Be like, that's what you forgot. You got the burgers, you got the brats.
Yeah, it's true.
But you didn't get the mustard or the ketchup, did you? Be like, good. I ain't got to walk all the way back to the back of the store to get it. I end up just grabbing it right there. And I think that's why some of those impulse items are there. Think about batteries. Oh, you get ready to buy so many electronics need batteries.
Oh, yes.
Probably most of the stores you go to will have a battery box impulse of them item just sitting right there.
Yeah, right when it's like right where you put your debit card in. Yeah, they'll have it right there. Yep. So look, you ain't even got to walk. You can just reach down and get them batteries because you know you're going to need them.
They call them impulse items.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of the candy and things of that, the stuff that you really don't need is right by the register.
Yep.
Because they're like, well, you know, people are going to say, this candy bar ain't going to hurt me.
Right.
This soda is not going to hurt me. But And
we do it. We buy it.
Yeah, we buy it. We buy it. I really wonder, because I have a pretty good size of friends that are white. Just put it out there. I got white friends, and something I have never noticed over the years.
Because they would say it if it was up.
No. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm just trying to, I'm thinking as I'm talking because I want to be accurate, but I just do not recall a time where I've gone over one of my white friends or colleagues' house and I saw aluminum foil. Even for to-go plates.
Oh, they're saran wrap.
I don't recall.
They use saran wrap. They use saran wrap. Yeah. Now,
okay.
The thing that I was waiting to hear you say, because, you know, oftentimes you can talk to some white people and they'll be like, well, some of my best friends are black. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was going. I said, you can say it. Some of my best friends are white.
I've heard that before. Some of my best friends are black.
Right. Be like, was that a point of reference that had to be made? Am I one of the token ones? You know
right.
Like,
I forgot about that statement.
That's my friend.
But I'm telling you, I never see aluminum foil at barbecues or Thanksgiving or, man, let me tell you.
We got saran wrap. Saran wrap, listen, let me just tell you the power of saran wrap, all right, or any plastic wrap that's good. Unlike when we take plates home and we use the aluminum foil and we still have green juice in the bag and all of that, with that saran wrap, ain't no leaks.
That doesn't work.
Ain't no leaks. Listen, you want to try to gently pull it and find where it's sealed at until you have to just tear open the saran wrap. Because ain't nothing coming out of that saran wrap. Nothing.
Man.
You can stack the plates. You can hold the bag sideways. There's not going to be any liquid.
A lot of times, too, we use it for to cover up food.
Right.
It's not just to carry stuff home, but it is to carry. You'll see like a lot of food laid out, and then as black folks, we always got to cover it. Mm-hmm. We cover it with aluminum foil, and then when you get a to-go plate, you got to make sure that you seal it almost.
Right.
Like you get a plate, and then you put another plate on top of it, and then you put the aluminum foil over it to make sure none of your green juice or any of that other juice spills over.
All that, man. Saran wrap handles all that. The freshness, all of that.
Yeah.
You got a veggie tray, put you some saran wrap around it, and you can have the still fresh veggies. 2 days later, they still good.
Yeah.
That aluminum foil, it's a little hole that done poked in from a rib bone, or one of the extra crispy scab wings gonna be done poked through the foil, and you gonna look at it, and then you gonna have to smell it, be like, is it still good? I think so. But that saran wrap, oh man, one seal, that's all.
Hey, yesterday we were talking about some of the companies that have eliminated DEI initiatives.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to worry about Reynolds Wrap.
Right.
They ain't gonna ever get rid of it. We keeping them in business.
Right. We standing on business with them. Like when you get that sweet potato pie, it's gonna be wrapped in that aluminum foil, and we talking about it's gonna keep it warm.
Hey, and some of those other companies are saying we're just aligning with other companies and their movement towards eliminating this. Reynolds Wrap standing over here like, nah, we good.
Right.
We good where we at.
Right. We good. We know.
We know where our bread is buttered.
Absolutely. The cornbread goes in aluminum foil, but
everything.
But if you think about when you go to some restaurants, they will end up putting their cornbread or their muffin in saran wrap. So the saran wrap seals in the freshness.
Right.
The aluminum foil, not so much, because somebody don't know how to do it. Somebody gonna use over half the roll of trying to close it up, and it's still gonna be an air hole in there somewhere. And be like, oh, give me some more.
There it is. Hey, Gene, Homer, Gene agrees with you. Gene says on our talking text line, if you store your saran wrap in the freezer, it makes it very easy to handle, and you can find the end no problem.
Right.
Merry Christmas.
Man, I'm telling you.
Appreciate it, G.
You name it.
I have always been of the generation of aluminum foil, but this saran wrap might be a new thing for me this year.
Listen, man, it works. It works. I'm just saying, it truly does, man. And if you think about the difference of the life of whatever it is you put in that saran wrap, it's going to be there. Tuna salad, chicken salad, whatever it is. Boom,
So,
that or Tupperware.
I could eat some 2024 turkey on 2025 Thanksgiving, huh?
Well, I
with saran
hope
wrap.
that you freeze it, because if you just try to just leave it there, it does still have a life expectancy. So
I'm talking about in the freezer, so I can be good.
Yeah, you good.
I'm good.
You good.
Truth Nation, hit us up. 833. I'm sorry.
Another point that is good. Think about it. If you buy chicken, packs of chicken, or packs of ground beef, what is it wrapped in?
Saran wrap.
Bam!
Yeah.
And you can pull that thing out almost a year later, and the chicken's still good.
Well, so why you think people don't just stock up on chicken like that? If you know you a chicken eater, go into the deep freezer. I mean, why not just buy a bunch of
They don't have deep freezers anymore. They got that freezer that's on the little two-sided door, if they got that.
Yeah. What happened to deep freezers, man?
That's Big Mama stuff. That's Big Mama and grandma and grandgrands, the original. That ain't no deep freezers now, man. They get a little mini one and think that they doing something.
Man,
this thing took up space. I'm just saying.
Yes. And it was a deep freezer. It was exactly what it was called. 833-212-1017. We are talking Black holiday traditions. Hit us up, Truth Nation. Let us know some of the traditions that you have been subscribing to forever. Again, 833-212-1017. Stream and watch us live on YouTube and at 1017thetruth.com. More Truth Be Told with Telly after this.
Truth Be Told with Telly returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It's Dr. Ken Harris, and you can watch me now live on YouTube every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m., and you can watch the best radio show in Wisconsin by going to 1017 The Truth on YouTube. Watch me explore the issues which are shaping our community while also having fun discussions, pop culture, current events, all kind of stuff going on right here on YouTube right now by subscribing to 1017 The Truth. Milwaukee Black Talk is now streaming live on YouTube.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? You know, that spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
Milwaukee Class of 2025, is your wish to win a laptop and a $1,000 scholarship? If so, Greater Milwaukee Urban League's Laptop and Scholarship Awards program is now accepting applications. Visit tmul.org and fill out the application today. The application deadline is Tuesday, January 14th at 4 p.m. So don't wait. Apply today at tmul.org. If you qualify, you can apply for both a laptop and a $1,000 scholarship. Greater Milwaukee Urban League's Laptop and Scholarship Award is amazing. So visit tmul.org today.
Life's better with American Family Insurance, because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is 1017 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris, and I am Milwaukee. Truth in the Afternoon is a platform where you and I can share our love, our lives, and our journey together. That is why, as a fan, your perspective is key. Join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations, where you can speak your truth. We are the new 1017 The Truth. Milwaukee Black Talk.
You are listening to Truth Be Told with Telly on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Thank goodness that already has happened.
Yeah.
So for all the people that want their white Christmas, you got it.
Yeah, because it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, no.
I don't want no more, though.
Right. It's white enough.
Yeah, leave it where it is.
It's white enough, and I don't know why people are so caught up in having white Christmases, because usually after Christmas, your bank account is in the red.
I'm dreaming of a red Christmas, just like the ones we've had before.
Right.
I owe, so off to work I go.
Yeah.
I owe.
So, do people, do you look forward to after Christmas as much as you look forward to Christmas?
I think because some people's stress will be relieved, that some people do look forward to after. Be like, I'll be glad when this day is over. It's like when you're planning a party or even a wedding. It's like, I'll be glad when this wedding is over with, because all the things you had to go through, the mental stress that you were up under in trying to make sure that everybody was happy. Because for those who feel like unless they get something, you don't love them, you just, you busting your butt trying to make sure. So I think that there are a lot of people that can't wait, and some family members that are going to be invited to the holiday dinner that you really don't get along with or didn't want to see, or you already know what they going to do. Be like, you're going to start a fight.
Yeah. I know what they came here to do.
Right.
And they got time today.
And they the ones that him and his wife, they don't never bring nothing, but they leave with pans of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
want to get it over with.
Yes, it could be a stressful time, in a time where it's supposed to be a joyous and giving and wonderful season. And every year there are experts or so-called experts that come on TV and tell you how to deal with stress and deal with the finances of Christmas and not trying to overdo it or doing more than what you can do and things of that nature. But I don't know if it ever penetrates because people usually feel the same way around this time of year. Feel stressed out, seem like is overwhelmed because they want to make sure that they provide a Christmas or provide the gifts that they want to for the people that they want to. So, again, do people look forward to after Christmas just as much as they look forward to Christmas? I believe so, and rightfully so, just depending on the type of pressure that you put on yourself. Truth Nation, we're going to step aside, but when we come back, it's hour number 2 of Truth Be Told with Telly with the legendary Homer Blow in the building. We're going to get into the Milwaukee police announcing a program to crack down on winter carjackings on the other side of the break. I'm sure this ties into this Christmas season. There's a lot of you all out there still shopping and have a lot of gifts in your car, and you might want to stick around to hear what the Milwaukee Police Department is doing to crack down on winter carjackings. Keep it locked right here on Truth Be Told with Telly, hour number 2, coming up next.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. To sign up for your business's chance to win $6,000 of commercial campaign marketing on the award-winning 1017 The Truth, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure on the truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC.
It started with a prediction.
We'll go out there and play basketball and win. And how many games? 6.
It became the culture.
Chance of Bucks in 6.
Being a Bucks fan means you live and breathe Bucks in 6. Brandon Jennings created the prophecy. Tune into Behind the Bucks, the story of Brandon Jennings on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, and streaming wherever you get your podcasts.
That's for the culture.
Truth Nation, let us talk our ish for a moment. There is no other station in the country where you get a front row seat to hear from some of the biggest names in politics, pop culture, and sports. People like Vice President Kamala Harris.
Talk with your listeners to remind them of their power and the importance of voting. And the folks in Milwaukee turned out for me and Joe Biden in 2020. You showed what was possible.
U.S. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, are you a racist?
Absolutely not.
Is Donald Trump a racist?
Absolutely not. No.
And civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump.
Thank you all for speaking truth to power. That's the most important thing, because right now there are those in our community who would rather we just be quiet.
Right.
We have to disturb the peace now more than ever.
Tap into the award-winning and nationally recognized 1017 The Truth by downloading the Truth app and streaming us live at 1017 The Truth on YouTube. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Do you know or work with kids who have special healthcare needs? Help them live their best lives. Contact Wisconsin Wayfinder Children's Resource Network. Our specialists will connect you with services in your area. Wisconsin Wayfinder is free and confidential. Call 877-947-2929 or visit dhs.wi.gov/WISCWAY. Connect today. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Department of Health Services.
Using gas to heat our homes can be dangerous, but we have the technology to transition to clean electric alternatives. My name is Matt Vespa. I'm a senior attorney at Earth Justice, and I'm going to court to fight for clean energy. Until safe, affordable clean energy is an option in every home, I will never rest.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit fighting to save lives, protect our climate, and strengthen our economy through the shift to zero emissions. Visit us at earthjustice.org.
Listen to the home of the 5K Gruber Cash Giveaway. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. You are listening to Truth Be Told with Telly on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
That's right, Truth Nation. Merry Christmas Eve and happy holidays to the ones that celebrate the season. Welcome back to Truth Be Told with Telly. For hour number 2, we have the legendary Homer Blow in the building.
Homer Blow. You're going to learn today.
Happy Merry Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that part, man. Say it to you, Telly.
Yes. It is the season.
Happy to be here.
Yes. No, it is a good time, and it is the season, and it's not just I could take a little vacation and I don't have to worry about work, but it's also just taking a time to reflect on the season and the meaning of it, and taking it for everything is worth, and not just the stressful part of it, right, of just making sure that everything is okay in terms of gifts, because that's not what it's all about. It's a big part of it, but not the whole part of it.
Yeah, give love on Christmas Day. Bring the spirituality into it. And I'm telling you, if you do that part, then Christmas won't be stressful for you, in my opinion.
Yes.
Just take it for what it is. Do what you can do. Something that you made yourself, educate some people. Let them learn something. Like, instead of, like I say, just thinking that it's about gifts. I got to get a gift. Get a gift. No, it's more than that.
It's definitely more than that. And you definitely want everyone to experience the joys of this season. It's not just about you. It's about spreading the joy for everyone during this season, because everyone isn't capable to have the same type of Christmas that you may be able to have or provide. So it's about spreading that joy so everyone can enjoy the season. Hit us up, 833-212-1017. You can stream and watch Homer and myself on YouTube and at 1017thetruth.com. Chauncey hit us up and says, shoot, we were talking about some black holiday traditions and aluminum foil versus saran wrap. Right. And Chauncey says, while y'all on the saran wrap, one time I ran out of Frost King while doing my windows and didn't feel like running back out to Home Depot up the way, so I improvised, went right in the kitchen cabinet and used some to finish the doggone job, and it worked.
I'm just trying to tell you, man. Listen, man.
Saran wrap?
Listen, bro.
That's like duct tape.
But think about when they had you put the big sheets of plastic on. I mean, saran wrap seals, bro. It does. It seals. And I'm telling you, you can use that on everything, man. You got a draft coming up under the door. Saran wrap it. I'm just saying. People be putting that big old plastic on their window to think. Just put you some saran wrap.
All right, so we're going to go real old school before I get into this, but do you think they used saran wrap on couches back in the day? Where people used to have that plastic on the...
Yeah, but think about it, that you could pull that
I used
plastic
to hate
off
that, boy.
because you stick to it. He always got up making a sound. Be like, did I break wind or am I just getting up? But yeah, that it works, man. It seals. And that's what it did, man. And you could pull that off. And some people's furniture that they didn't have for years that looked terrible after the second year, man, you pull it off it's straight.
Brand new.
Right.
So if that was to preserve the couch.
Absolutely.
So how long were you supposed to keep a couch then?
Well,
because you could have a couch with plastic over it for the first 15 years, and then they come home, take the plastic off. Look, we got a brand new couch.
That's right, man. Listen, man, I ain't never seen Big Mama had to get a new couch. Not the way we be getting new couches. Man, they get that couch in there.
They have it for the lifetime.
The lifetime.
Wow. That is true.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't recall too many new bedroom sets or couches or.
Think about they beds
back in the day.
Big oak wood beds, man.
They didn't break.
And they still good, and they can pass it down.
Man, after having 10, 12 kids on it.
Now that part, might want to get some new mattresses. Be like, you don't want to think about the fact that you may have been conceived on the mattress that you are now trying to conceive for yourself, The spirit spirits that are in that mattress.
The frame is good. Just you might want to upgrade on the mattress.
Yeah. Do that. Flipping it ain't gonna work. I'm just saying because they've done that before. Because it's a time frame. You got to flip the mattress every so often anyway. So both sides have been equally used. Is what I'm trying to say to you. And that thing that you thought it was your son that had an accident on the mattress, it wasn't your son. That has been there for a while. It has a life of its own. And I'm just trying to tell you, you might want to make sure you get some new mattresses and a box spring if necessary.
Speaking of traditions, what's the timeline on flipping the mattress?
I forgot the timeline, but I think it's like every few months or maybe at least every 6 months, you're supposed to flip it.
Really?
Yeah, you're supposed to flip it.
Because growing up, it was, you only flipped it when somebody peed on one side. And then you flip it over.
You talking about the mattresses that were like blue and white, had the little blue?
Yes.
And then they throw it outside and we hit noonies on it.
Oh, my goodness. That's where the gym, man, you know, little Willie can flip, man.
Right.
He flip it right off the little pea mattress. That's why you become really good at flipping,
right?
Because you don't want to land on that mattress,
right?
It's like, look, man, I don't want to land on that. I'm gonna land on my feet,
man. Yeah, you gotta learn how to hit cartwheels and all that stuff. We were gymnasts. Way
before Simone Biles. You think Simone Biles is the first black girl to come flipping?
Right, the little tomboy girl.
Oh man, back in the day, that was used to have flipping contests,
right?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
And we would bring people that we knew were cold. Be like, he cold.
He cold. Watch.
She cold.
There's always somebody, little and fast, and they're going, oh, man.
Yes. But that mattress flip was very, very important to not just wear out one side as opposed to the other side. I guess it's kind of like rotating tires.
Well, rotating tires come with the little rules with it. They're like, well, you should rotate your tires every 2,000 miles or 5,000 miles or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever told me when I purchase a mattress when you're supposed to flip it. Think about it.
One sister said every 2 months, so it'll be equally worn.
Or when there's an accident.
Yeah, that part. And I think that's what helped. I guess back in the day, maybe it was a bed bug thing. Maybe to make sure that bed bugs didn't get to fester.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have more bed bug infestations now than I ever knew about coming up.
Yeah, that's true.
But there was a saying, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. You're going to learn today.
Well, that's where plastic comes in again.
Yeah, because that's what
they put plastic over the mattress.
Yeah.
Man, Saran wrap, I'm telling you, is multi-dimensional.
It is. And to the woman that says every 2 months, she sent a text. Listen, what all are you doing that you want to make sure that it's evenly yoked every 2 months? You must have a lot of activity that's going on.
I missed that one.
If you by yourself, or I don't know now.
That is a lot of flipping.
Got some spirits in that mattress.
Look, if you wearing them springs out, you got to get on the other side. Let it.
So, I don't know.
All right,
you
man.
name it.
I don't know how we even got there, Homer. But
I don't know, man. The plastic and then
it started with the greens underneath the mattress.
Yeah.
Which I was very unfamiliar and unaware of.
But you learned today.
I learned today. And Truth Nation, you are going to learn today that the Milwaukee Police Department is launching a new initiative to cut down on carjackings in the city. Operation Winter Guardian started Sunday and will continue through January 2025. And this is if someone calls in a carjacking during this time frame, additional officers will swarm the area where the incident occurred to arrest suspects, find the stolen cars, and connect with the people in the community.
Man, you know what? I know a lot of people's vehicles, if you have a newer vehicle, it has its own tracking thing. But I just think that some people, if you don't, you should, people use the air tags and all that stuff for the wrong reason. But I think you should use it for the right reason. And you can hide it anywhere in your vehicle. You can lift up a carpeted area. And I don't think that the thieves are going to be looking to say, I wonder if they got air tags in here, if you don't have like a location device already on your car. But I'm saying hide that air tag and just track it. And then when you call law enforcement, you're able to say, yes, and I got the tracker on it, and they can do it. We know that some people use it, like I say, for domestic violence type situations. But I'm just saying, let's use those things for the real reason that they were made. If you can put a tracking device, and especially if you know that you have a vehicle that is commonly stolen or whatever. So I just think that a location device somewhere hidden in your vehicle where they're not thinking to look, oh, let's see if they got something in here. And that way it helps law enforcement to be able to do their job instead of you saying, I'm just going to follow it and I'm going to get it myself.
Yeah.
And you may run into some people that are
dangerous.
Got guns and all that kind of stuff.
Yes. Truth Nation, hit us up, 833-212-1017. Let us know what you think about this new initiatives that the Milwaukee Police Department is launching to cut down on carjackings in the city. The Operation Winter Guardian started on Sunday and will continue through January of 2025. And Homer, I'm not going to lie, when I first read this and saw this, my initial reaction was, well, shouldn't you be doing that already?
Yeah.
But in all fairness, MPD data shows in 2024 had the highest number of carjackings over the past 3 years. So far in 2024, there's been 504 carjackings, an 11% spike over 2023, and a 29% increase since 2022. So clearly, this is happening at a rampant rate. And
during those time frames. So
yes.
It's database.
Right. This is database with which 2024 having the highest number of carjackings over the past 3 years. Yes, this is something that MPD has recognized, have identified, and now trying to cut it down, if not stop it completely. So I give them credit for understanding that this is a problem.
Absolutely.
And it's becoming more of a problem. So let's not ignore it. Let's try to figure out ways to stop this. And again, MPD has announced a new initiative to cut down on carjackings in the city, and this is the holiday shopping season. So this is, in my opinion, right on time. Truth Nation, let us know if you feel the same way. 833-212-1017. Keep it locked right here on Truth Be Told with Telly.
Don't touch that dial. Truth Be Told with Telly will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
This is Sherwin Hughes from The Truth with Sherwin Hughes. And Truth Nation, you can now watch my show live on YouTube every day from 9 a.m. until noon. Yep, you can get 3 full hours of watching Sherwin doing his thing streaming live on YouTube Monday through Friday. You'll get the same insightful conversations about policy, politics, and lifestyle while also seeing my reaction to the unpredictability of our listeners. So go to YouTube right now, subscribe to 1017 The Truth, and see this wonderful smile live every day.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? You know, that spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit.
If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral. Or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
What's up, Truth Nation? It's your girl, Noni Juice, here for my friends at Steinhafels. Get into Steinhafels and test rest a Beauty Rest Black mattress for your chance to win a dream vacation to Hawaii. Right now, save up to $800 on adjustable base sets and get up to $300 in Steinhafels cash. Queen Beauty Rest mattresses start at just $38 per month with Steinhafels 60-month financing. So save big and rest easy on a new Beauty Rest Black mattress from Steinhafels. Shop in-store or online today at steinhafels.com.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In our community, you will find a Center for Food Security. You'll discover a Center for Behavioral Health Support, a proven Center for Home Care, a successful Center for Employment, a Center for Trauma Recovery, and more. We are Centers for Independence. Find out how you can support Centers for Independence's work and mission at cfihope.org/independence.
You are listening to Truth Be Told with Telly on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, tune into the award-winning 1017 The Truth's Business Spotlight this Thursday at 3:57 p.m. between the Tory Lowe Show and Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. Carrie Noni will be joined by Ashley Lucas, VP and Business Lending Product Manager at Associated Bank. Ashley and Carrie will discuss how Associated Bank supports small businesses and share important information you should know about growing your business in 2025. So again, tune into the Business Spotlight with Associated Bank this Thursday, a day after Christmas at 3:57 p.m. on the new 1017 The Truth. The legendary Homer Blow, Telly back with you on Truth Be Told with Telly. We've been discussing how Milwaukee Police Department is launching a new initiative to cut down on carjackings in the city. Carjackings in 2024 had the highest number of carjackings, MPD data shows 2024 had the highest number of carjackings over the past 3 years, which was 11% more than 2023 and 29% increase since 2022. We've been talking about this being the Christmas season. A lot of you all are out there shopping and may have gifts that you are keeping in your car when you are continuing to shop, or let alone just overnight because Christmas is tomorrow. So these are things that you definitely should pay attention to. You have to be more careful, especially around this time of year.
Absolutely. And again, it's all about the help me to help you, help us to help you. So when you hear these things, we're not saying it just because we know that there is a higher percentage of people trying to carjack people, break into people's cars, because they know that 9 times out of 10, you've not only been to that store or that mall, you've been to a few different malls trying to get the things that you're trying to get. So you have to use your precaution. And I would say absolutely to utilize the MPD for doing the extra enforcement, because it's needed. You know what I mean? It's needed. And a lot of times we're careless and we just walk out like, and like I was just telling you about some of the electronics, you know, one bag, man, could have $600-700 worth of stuff in it.
Right.
That just looks like, oh, he just went and
it ain't heavy.
Right. Right. So you got to, do your part and be cautious. And it's one of those situations that if you do have an adult with you, that you have somebody, both of y'all ain't got to go in the store. Especially if you know you still got some gifts already in there. I know they say we got surveillance watching the parking lot, but that's not going to mean nothing to you.
You're right. Once it's gone, you just saw who took it. That doesn't mean you're going to get it back.
They had a Pooh Shiesty mask on. They had a Pooh Shiesty mask on, so it's no way that you're going to see the face. You just saw somebody in a hoodie. A dark-colored hoodie.
Right. I'm glad you mentioned the extra enforcement and taking advantage of that, because a part of this Operation Winter Guardian, which started on Sunday and will continue through January, and the main reason for this is if someone calls in a carjacking during this time frame, additional officers will swarm the area where the incident occurred to arrest suspects, find the stolen cars, and connect with the people in the community. And it later said Operation Winter Guardian could be extended depending on carjackings in Milwaukee. So if this happens to you, do not hesitate. There's going to be extra enforcement to make sure that your car is recovered and arrests are made with suspects that commit these crimes.
Question, though, Telly, is that calling 911, or do they have a special number that you should call? Because, you know, sometimes with the influx of violence and crime that is happening in the city, I'm wondering if they want you to call not 911 per se, and call another number. So that'll be interesting to find out, because as if 911 isn't flooded already with other real-life situations, are they really saying, yeah, call 911 and report that you've been carjacked?
Yes, that is a really good question. I was trying to scour to see if there is a specific number. I do not see it, but Milwaukee Police Department. Who is that?
Marcy Patterson. She'll be able to give me the information of if that is because she works with the chief and Jeffrey Norman. So I'm sure she'll be able to let me know. Like, yeah, they can call 911, because I want to make sure that as we talk about this, that we let them know. No, don't call 911, but call maybe, I don't know, the non-emergency number, or just a number they may have had designated for these particular calls.
Yes. Police Chief Jeffrey Norman went on to say in other quotes that he is asking people living in the city to not leave their cars running and unattended, to lock their doors and be vigilant about it. So these are the things you definitely want to do during this holiday season. It's a busy season. People know that you're out shopping, and you have to be mindful and aware of your surroundings, people's behavior. If someone looks suspect, it's nothing wrong with taking extra precaution.
Absolutely.
During that time. And so make sure that, not to say that your head needs to be on a swivel, but just be a little more cognizant and aware of your surroundings and the people around you.
I'm going to say your head needs to be on a swivel, because things happen quick. They happen quick. So if your head is not on a swivel, you better put it on there. Be like Selena Cole, CC. Be like, what's that? Hold on. Let me check this out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to check. You want to check. Be like, Be like, Rashida Rogers, what's happening? Is that, you good? Be like, yeah. I was just looking over that way. I saw him too. Yeah, you got to put your head on swivel.
Yeah. And I personally think that any time that someone carjacks you or robs you of something, it's not just an act that happens that day. It leaves so many other scars. You have people that may have been carjacked or had something taken away from them at a store, and they will never return to that store.
Right.
I mean, just psychologically, that's always going to be on their mind. And the other thing that really, really upsets me about that during this time, you have people that have worked hard and have saved up and may have purchased things that they really couldn't afford, but just trying to find a way to pay it later. And you just going to come and take that from them?
The Grinch.
Yeah, just I do not like that. To me is so uncool because you don't know what people have to go through to get what they have, and then you just feel like it's on you to come and take it or say I need it more than you.
Yeah, it's a violation, and the sad reality is, in my opinion, most of these people that are doing this, they don't need it more than you. They're just going to try to hack it and sell it to somebody else.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why
it makes it even more unfortunate.
Right,
yes,
right, man.
yes.
And it's such a violation. And you know, add that to the reckless driving that goes on. Shout out to Queen Mother Farina Brooks. She ended up losing her vehicle. She does so much for the community with Dream Team, Unite, WI, and for her to be without a vehicle, and all she does for the most part is try to help the people in the community with food. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about how people are going hungry and all of that, and it's just so much that we do as a Dream Team, you know, United WI, that it helps. And so for her, like, don't stop it. Stop it. You know, she's still making things work, but it's a lot more difficult because when you got your own vehicle, you can go ahead and do what you got to do. But the carjackings, the reckless driving, which is also taking away people's vehicles, man, I'm glad that Milwaukee Police Department is enforcing this special winter, you know what I'm saying, operation for people that may be carjacked or, you know what I'm saying, all of these different situations and trying to swarm the area because that is important because when you think about some of these cars and some of these vehicles, they're found, you know, somewhere nearby where they ended up carjacking.
Yes.
Carjacked from.
Carjackings and then you crashes and we typically don't like to get into it because it happens so much, but even over the weekend, family has identified 37-year-old Deshaun Gray as the driver killed after crashing into a county bus.
Right.
And you were telling me it's a story about he was just in town.
Yeah, for his nephew's funeral. I mean, very popular and loved guy. I loved him. You know, a lot of people, man, are hurt and bothered by this. But yeah, man, they say right now they said that he was speeding in that area of Oakland and Locust and ended up running into the Milwaukee County Transit System bus. So, man, you know, we got to be careful, man, because I tell people when people be quick to say, yeah, man, ready for the new year. I'm like, hold on, we ain't made it yet.
Yeah.
We ain't made it yet. We want to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then when some people say, Happy New Year's, I'm like, it's only 1 year.
Yeah.
We got to make it through that year. So you don't get to say New Year's.
Right.
We can say New Year's Eve because every year is going to be a New Year's Eve.
Man.
But Happy New Year.
Yeah, so true. Truth Nation, hit us up. Let us know what you think about this. 833-212-1017. You can always stream and watch Homer and myself live on YouTube and at 1017thetruth.com. Now, we know that the holiday season, there's a lot of parties. There's, like, you really have to be safe on all fronts, not just when you're out shopping, but even when you are out having a good time. And when we come back, we'll get into a story about neighbors calling for the closure and enforcement at this after-hours bar in Milwaukee after a triple shooting took place. We'll get into that on the other side of the break. Keep it locked right here on Truth Be Told with Telly.
Don't touch that dial. Truth Be Told with Telly will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Milwaukee, something amazing is here. Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin is open and ready for donations. That's right, Versity on King at Thrive on King, your new community resource center on the north side. Donate blood, receive disease education, explore social services, or build your career with job training programs. Versity is here to empower our community and improve lives. Visit Versity on King, 2153 North, Dr. MLK Drive. Free parking is at 320 West Lloyd Street. That is Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin. Hope starts here.
Now is the perfect time to join the Nextdoor family. Whether you're a parent seeking the best for your child or a professional ready to make a difference. At Nextdoor, children thrive in small classrooms with 2 teachers, exploring art, music, and STEAM. With special needs support, family resources, and kindergarten readiness, every child gets the attention they deserve. And they're also hiring. Enjoy competitive pay, great benefits, and opportunities for personal and professional growth in a fun, welcoming culture. Make a real impact in the community. Join Nextdoor today, where every child, every family, and every team member matters.
More than 6 million kids in the U.S. have ADHD, and many aren't getting the support they need. At understood.org, we can help. Sometimes in class, the only thing your child can focus on are the thoughts racing through their head.
Why am I always falling behind? Why do I feel so alone? So different.
Your child is looking to you for answers. But as a parent, you probably have a lot of questions too. What should I do next? Where do I even start? At understood.org, we provide parents with the resources they need to help kids with ADHD thrive. Your child wants to thrive. Be the reason they do. Visit understood.org/the reason to get started.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, and improved wildlife habitat. From abundant fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
We've got a fresh crash right now on 894 East at 84th Street. 2 vehicles involved with this, blocking that right lane. One with its tire basically at an angle near the right lane hash line. So be careful of that if you're heading on 894 East. The right lane again blocked due to that crash. Squads have not yet arrived, but they should be within a matter of minutes or so. Everywhere else on the freeway system this hour is looking very good. No other incidents or delays. And checking the Storm Team forecast, your Christmas Eve Tuesday looks cloudy with a high of 38, down to 32 tonight. Cloudy with drizzle possible Wednesday and a high of 39. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Adam Roberts on 1017 The Truth.
You are listening to Truth Be Told with Telly on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me a pair of Chloe shades and a diamond belly ring. On the 7th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me.
You go from months to weeks to days. Now, Homer, hours away from Christmas.
Yeah, man.
Woo.
Man.
It's here.
That part.
Well, it's been here. It's just some of us, haven't quite done everything they need to do.
Yeah, that part.
Not saying that I'm not implicating myself. But.
Yeah. Well, I will, because you said it earlier. You admitted that you have to go to the store. But I'm just saying. And I got to give you credit that you did try a situation.
I did,
and it didn't work out the way that you hoped that it would, and it said that it would. But
the way it works out for everybody.
Yeah, it works
but
out.
Me.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, man. Have you been good?
I would like to believe.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's the naughty and nice list. So you feel what I'm saying? If you've been naughty, you gotta add that into the equation of why that you may not have succeeded yet.
Yeah.
But then you're gonna have some makeup work to do if it don't work today.
Boy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I don't appreciate that at all.
I just needed you to understand that you're going to have some work to do. You're going to have some work to do, and you're going to have to, just let her know, like, you know what? It's about love, ain't it? Ain't it about...
This ain't no black tradition. This is what black people do. We go, Like, right. Do anybody else? But everybody knows what that means.
Yeah. They're like, yeah. And in the words of Bill Duke, certain words we can't say. Oh, right. You know that, right? Because you said that she was going.
Right.
You messed up.
Chauncey hit us up on our True Talking text line and said, in Milltown, the north side especially, yes, you need your head on a swivel at all times.
Yeah, street politicians said, yeah, because people be lurking. And I was like, yeah, bro, you're right.
Man, oh, man.
They do, man. You worked all that, because you brought that up. You done worked all year long, and you done planned this perfectly. You done found a thing that was unfindable, to make a word, and somebody just comes and carjacks you and just takes it all. And the children that are still caught up in the whole rapture of Christmas and Santa, they just devastated. They don't understand, but. I was happy when I got to a place where I could be like, look, y'all want some stuff on this day, or y'all want to wait until the day after and get all the stuff you want? Because them sales.
Yeah.
And what about the people that have, the stuff that you done busted your butt, you done worked overtime, time and a half, all that, and you got this gift, and the person still don't come get it for another week and a half. You went by they ain't there. And it's, it's those moments that I'd be like, you know what? I didn't even have to do this.
No.
Wait for this one day. I could have waited and got it when it was half off the next day or sometime during the week.
That man, you bring up such a great point because like you could try and get gifts on Black Friday.
Yeah.
And then the other stuff, you'd be like, well, I guess I got to get it, before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, on like 24 hours after the 25th.
Right.
Everything's cut in half, but you got to make sure that it's there on the 25th.
Right. No, like, we're going to do
it's
it on the first day of Kwanzaa.
Man.
I'm just saying we're going to do it on the first day of Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? As I brought up Kwanzaa earlier, man. Listen, and Kwanzaa is not a holiday. It's a celebration of the 7 principles, the Ngazu Saba. So that part, man, it's like, come on, y'all. Like, for real. But you want, okay, now you're going to be limited if I got to do it for this day. You're going to be limited.
You want a little now or a lot later?
A lot later. That's it. Now and later. Now and later. That's what I'm saying. Like tropical punch. I'm just saying wild cherry. You want it now or later. If you can let yourself just wait one more day.
I remember.
You will be blessed.
Yeah, somebody that gave me some advice, some financial advice a long time ago was like, look, do you want to live like a king for a day or a prince forever? And yeah, you can go out and buy some stuff you can't afford, and then eventually it's going to get repossessed or foreclosed. But you can go out and get something nice and live nice forever. So,
and to anybody who says, like, you are in a relationship and you say, like, when you gonna get you another apartment or you should get you a house? Well, to you ladies that may feel that way, for the holiday season, why don't you pay the lease for a whole year on his apartment or condo?
Oh, boy.
Why don't you buy the house and just tell him what his payments are going to be monthly for his mortgage? Now, that's love. When you say what's love got to do with it, that is some love, ladies. Help us to help you.
If we're asking brothers that has had that happen to them to call in, this show about to get real quiet.
Crickets. But, yeah, so ladies, some ladies, y'all should think about that. Y'all should be like, you know what? I'm not just going to do that. This is going to be about love, because that's going to show me where your love is.
Yeah. You know how you can flip that, though? How you have some women that say, I'm a boss and I'm bossing up and I'm this and I'm that. That's a boss move that a lot of bosses ain't trying to make, though.
Right, man. So don't call yourself a boss.
And I mean, when are you going to hear a woman having a conversation with another woman? Girl, I bossed up. I bought him a house and he ain't even got to do nothing but worry about his... Please.
Listen, you tired of him using your car, ladies? Buy him a car. That's all I'm saying. Be like, you don't never be over here. I be wanting you over here all the time. Be like, you know what? If them Ubers be costing me so much and all of that. Be like, you know what? This holiday season, I'm going to give my baby a car. I'm just saying. And not no little Hot Wheels, or, because you got to be specific when you're talking about getting a vehicle, because they end up saying, you said a car. And typically and, realistically, it would be a car.
Yeah.
They get you a Matchbox or a Hot Wheel.
I also think you trying to go out on this Christmas Eve pretty hot, Homer, because you bringing up some things that I don't think women are trying to hear.
Come on, ladies.
I mean, that's it. Yeah.
You say this, my man, my man, my man.
Yeah.
So if he your man, your man, your man.
Yeah.
Get that man a house. Get that man a condominium, a condo.
All right, ladies, get the milk duds out your ears and listen up.
You're getting more money than you. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying, ain't it about, paying it forward? You talking about, I already got my house. I got this, I got that. So, ladies, help the man that you love. Your man, your man, your man. He shouldn't be having to try to catch an Uber. He shouldn't have to wait till you can come pick him up. You should be able to say, you know what, baby, your problems are over. You ain't got to catch the Milwaukee County Transit System. You ain't got to get no zip ride. You ain't got to get no flex ride. You gonna have your own ride. Ooh. Ladies, what you say?
All right, 833-212-1017. You can stream and watch us live on YouTube and at 1017thetruth.com. Ladies, hit us up. Is that too much?
Yeah, I mean, we do it for you.
No, come on now. You ain't supposed to say that. Al, I see you on our talking text line. If you could clean it up a little bit, I have no problem reading some of that, because I feel what you're saying. It's too many bleeps I would have to use to read your text message. Again, hit us up, 833-212-1017. Homer is suggesting, ladies, show how much you love your man by your gift giving.
My man, my man, my man. You said it. I'm just saying. Show it. Love is an action word. You feel what I'm saying? You sound excited. You sound like it's in your spirit. I love him. I love me some him. Well, why don't you show it?
Yeah, and isn't this the giving season?
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Get that man a car.
I don't know about the receiving season. I know that typically is...
It's one-dimensional, man. They like... We got to give. But I just say that, if you holler out, my man, my man, my man.
Well, I'll give you, I'm not going to put you on the spot, but I'll give you, during this commercial break, to think about it. The best and worst gifts you've received. The best gift and the worst gifts.
Somebody gonna say a baby. I'm gonna leave it at that. Somebody gonna be like a baby. They weren't expecting it.
Truth Nation, we want to hear from you as well. 833-212-1017. You can always hit us up on our YouTube message board as well, and you can watch Homer and myself live on 1017thetruth.com and, of course, on YouTube. Keep it locked right here. Your best and worst gifts you've ever received. We want to hear from you on the other side of the break.
Don't touch that dial. Truth Be Told with Telly will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. coming with straight truth.
The majority of rich white families and rich white people got rich off of slavery and have that same money today in their families that they hand down. It's not that we don't want to work. We weren't able to start businesses back in the day. So when you are able to start a business and we can't, and your family business goes from generation to generation and ours doesn't, whose fault is that?
Listen to Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and The Truth app.
Sometimes it takes a breakdown to have a breakthrough. And at Vin Baker Recovery, they understand the power of having real support while you're on that journey to recovery. This is why at Vin Baker Recovery, they customize treatment plans specific for your needs. Vin Baker Recovery provides our community and anyone looking for help with access to mental health care and recovery support, helping you treat addiction. So whether opioid abuse, alcohol, or other controlled substances, Vin Baker Recovery helps you get back to the lifestyle that you know will be the best option for your future. Vin Baker Recovery offers licensed counseling and therapy services to curb the mental health problems that have been impacting our communities for far too long. They provide services like medication-assisted treatment, outpatient care, and hub and spoke services with peer support. So what are you waiting for? Vin Baker Recovery accepts walk-ins and appointments. It's just that easy. Just visit VinBakerRecovery.com. That's VinBakerRecovery.com. They're here to help you win the day.
All you have is one chance after an accident, one decision on who to call, one shot to get the help you need. Don't waste it on the one offer you get from your insurance company. Make the one call to Gruber Law Offices. It's the only one you'll need to make. Call us today. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Behind every minority and woman-owned business is a dream. Sometimes growing that dream takes extra funding. The Associated Bank Community Uplift Loan Program is here to turn your business dreams into reality. Apply online and get up to $50,000 in as little as one business day. With competitive rates and more accessible credit score requirements, we're making it easier than ever to fuel your company's growth. Let us uplift your business with the support it deserves. Visit AssociatedBank.com/uplift to learn more. Subject to credit approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Everywhere in America, families are struggling with an all too common problem.
She missed school again.
Again?
Something is going on. She's secretive.
Should we check her backpack?
When you suspect a family member has a substance use disorder, it's hard to know what to do next.
We need to talk to her.
Starting the conversation is the first step to getting help. Visit SAMHSA at samhsa.gov/families for tips. Or for treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP.
You are listening to Truth Be Told with Telly on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
All right, I guess it wouldn't be Christmas without Mariah Carey, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I was just speaking of a baby, right? I was just saying,
Wow, I saw her and Anderson .Paak out. Paak holding hands.
Yeah.
All right, Anderson.
Hey, man.
I mean, that woman got a little seasoning on her.
Yeah. And she's also very fertile. She's very fertile.
Mariah, I mean, you know what? Now that you say that, let me go hurry up and check how old Mariah is, because if she's still pumping out babies,
she got a DJ Khaled.
She 55. Come on. She ain't pumping out no more.
Another one. I'm
55?
Another one. She probably got her eggs preserved.
Totally off the subject, but I read that Janet Jackson, when she married that billionaire from Qatar, she would receive $100 million if the marriage lasts for 5 years, and she would receive another $100 million if she gave him an heir or a child.
Right.
So in year 5, she got pregnant at the age of 49 and then divorced him and got $200 million.
Well, see, that's why I'm talking about that car, ladies.
Yeah.
Now, that's a boss. My man.
Right. And now, Chauncey, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm so glad, Homer, that you said that, because Chauncey hit us up and said, if any grown a man got to have his woman or his women feel the need to buy him a car, then he needs to start all over, set up shop in the basement of his mom's or granny's house. See, that is the thinking and the ideology behind a lot of men that feel like you are less than a man if a woman buys you a house or buys you a car.
That's crazy.
That's all I'm saying. Chauncey, what if this man is going through a period right now where the finances aren't there? Does that make him less than a man, or maybe someone that needed help and the person who loves him wants to help?
Right. And it don't even have to be, in my opinion, that you're going through a financial situation. What is the rule of thumb that you can't end up buying the person that you love a gift? And if that gift is a car, is it limited? Oh, you can't get a car, though. You can't buy them a house.
You can buy them whatever, but don't get them no car.
You're supposed to be able to do whatever it is because you love the person. If that man ends up blessing that woman with a vehicle or blessing that woman with a house, that's his right. It doesn't make the woman less than a woman, and it doesn't make a man less than a man. It's about love. If we're talking about love.
Yeah.
So, to end up saying, like, it takes away from a man's manhood, you know what I mean? It's like, come on now.
Yeah. And
that's not how it works.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, if a woman does buy a man a purchase of that magnitude, it ain't like he going to go around bragging.
Right.
He's going to go around saying, hey, my woman saw a need. She was financially able to do this, and we're together. There's nobody gonna be walking around saying, man, my woman just bought me a house, my woman just bought me a car.
Right.
Unless that's your lifestyle, and AKA pimping.
Right.
But
absolutely.
if it's just a regular relationship, if my woman does do something that is that significant for me, I'm gonna look at the fact that she's showing that she loves me much.
That's it.
Not
that's all.
I'm less than, or man, I don't feel like a man because I'm unable to afford something that I need right now.
Right. If a man does the same, like I say, for a woman,
doesn't bat an eye.
Right. Right. And that's where I'm going with just saying, like, we shouldn't look at it like, oh, you are beneath being a man if you need a woman to do this. It didn't say that he needed. I'm saying that she ended up doing it. Mm-hmm. So if she does it, now that demotes him as being a man, that's crazy to me, in my opinion.
So that just says that we as men are always responsible for buying the biggest gifts, and women are capped out, or they have a ceiling because that's not what they're supposed to be doing after they reach that ceiling of gift giving.
Man, which is, again, insane to me because, again, we're talking about love. Love is what it is for you. It's so many different things for so many different people, but it's an action word. The most important part of love is it's an action word.
Yeah.
So action speaks loud, man, and her to do that or him to do that for her, because it happens all the time. Mm-hmm. A man could be just saying, ooh, I'd love to get that new F-150, or I'd love to get the newer version of this or newer version of that. Mm-hmm. And guess what? If she ends up saying, guess what? Here, and gives you some keys, I don't see if a man ends up hearing his woman or wife. And I'm saying there are a lot of people that ain't getting married these days, and they have their own logics, and maybe we'll end up talking about that. What are some of the biggest reasons that people are comfortable being in relationships but not being married?
Yeah.
And that, again, they get had. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people go through different situations.
Yeah.
So I just say that, again, if that's what you want to do, everybody ain't going to be able to do it.
Right.
But if you can, and that's what you want to do, I think you should be able to do it without having to be judged to say, oh, you're a trick. Oh, you tricking on her. You tricking. No, I done what I wanted to do for her.
Exactly.
Period.
Because there's nothing wrong with finding that red bow on that new car to present it to your woman. And like you said, it could be a trade-in, and she knows that you wanted to get an upgrade on that F-150, and maybe she went behind and worked with a salesperson to make it where they can trade it in, and everything is still the same. So again, it's not just what it is, it's what it represents in terms of this is how much I feel about you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, well, you know what time it is. We have reached that time of the show where we give our truth of the matter, which are our takeaways from the topics that we have discussed throughout the show. And on this Christmas Eve, we're going to kick off our truth of the matter with the legendary Homer Blow.
Well, I'd like to take this time to give it to some giving that is happening on today, of course, to the Homer Blow Foundation, Inc. nonprofit, to all of the families, the 14 families that received gifts for their children from Happy Holidays with Families. I salute you. I appreciate you, and I'm happy for you. Merry Christmas and Happy Kwanzaa and all of that. And then, of course, from noon to 3, I'll be at the Prince Hall Masonic Center with Midwest Monsters Academy, Inc. They're doing their toy giveaway as well as gift card giveaway, as well as there will be some food. That's from noon to 3, 1218 West North Avenue. And then later, if you didn't get there to get some toys, you can come out to 86 and Brown Deer. There is another toy giveaway as well as games for the kids, the whole nine, and it begins at 6 p.m., 8600 in the little plaza where Mr. B's Privilege is located. So happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas and Happy Kwanzaa.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Blow. We appreciate it, and you just exemplified what this season is all about, and that is my truth of the matter, and this is a season about giving and about love. Spread the love. We don't always have the means financially or other things that are materialistic that we can share, and that doesn't mean that your heart doesn't want to share those things, but you can spread love because you do have that. You have an abundance of it, and it's free. So, again, this is the giving season. It's not about receiving. It's not about the gifts that you are giving to people. It's about the love and the enjoyment and the joy that you can all experience during this time. And that is my time, and that is Truth Be Told with Telly. Thank you, Mr. Blow.
Absolutely.
Legendary Homer Blow coming in on Christmas Eve.
Yes, sir.
Make it a Merry Christmas, Truth Nation, and happy holidays. 9 more hours of live consecutive black. Go ahead.
The Salvation Army 35th Annual Christmas Family Feast. Join me there on Christmas Day. If you don't have a family, if you're less fortunate, or you got a family, but you want to be around a lot of other people, the Baird Center from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Join me. I'm the voice and the music for the Christmas Family Feast.
There it is. And up next is The Truth with Sherwin Hughes. Make it a great Christmas Eve. Peace out.
The Milwaukee Panthers continue their homestand this Sunday afternoon as they host conference foe, the IUPUI Jaguars.
McKee right of the lane, nothing on the back down of Johnson, out for Folks. 7 on the shot clock. Themis with a left-hand drive. Low left layup is good. 23 for Folks.
Scott Warris has the coverage Sunday starting at 1:30 p.m.